Now we are going to discuss on conformation of ethane, propane and normal butane. First of all, we know that what is the meaning of conformation. The different structures result by rotation about carbon single bond carbon, or in simple way we can say that freely rotation around carbon single bond carbon, which is known as conformation. There are two types of stereoisomer which we know very well. First is conformation, second is configurational. Wajdes, Sohars, Newman, they all are the projection formulae. Fisher, okay, they all are not conformation. Conformation, it means freely rotation around carbon single bond carbon. In Newman, eclipse, staggered, they all are the conformational isomers of each other. Okay, so we know very well what is the exactly meaning of conformation. Okay, freely rotation around carbon single bond carbon. Okay, we are going to discuss conformation of ethane, propane and normal butane. Okay, first of all we know that this is the simple Fisher structure of ethane. Okay, this is carbon number 1, this is carbon number 2. Consider all orange ball as a hydrogen. Okay, this is Fisher structure, top and bottom valency away from you and this 4 valency facing towards you. Okay, we know very well what we'll do for Sohars. First rotate like this, after that hold front and back valency and rotate like this. Okay, so this is the simple Sohar structure. If we are looking from here, then this is front carbon, carbon number 2 and this is back carbon. Okay, so this is Newman eclipse form of ethane and we can write this structure like this. This is carbon number 2 which is front carbon. Here around carbon all atom are hydrogen. For back carbon we draw circle like this and here also 3 hydrogen. Okay, so this is simple eclipse form of ethane. Okay, we know that what is the meaning of dihedral angle. Okay, this is the simple eclipse form of ethane. Okay, we know that what is the meaning of dihedral angle. Okay, angle between two adjacent carbon which is known as dihedral angle. Okay, if we rotate 180 degree, okay, if we rotate any one carbon, if we rotate carbon number 1 at 180 degree, okay, then we get structure like this. Okay, this is 90 and this is 180. Okay, so we get structure like this. Okay, front carbon remain as it is. Okay, and we draw the structure like this. Front carbon remain as it is. Here all atom are hydrogen and we get structure like this. Okay, and this form is known as staggered, which we know very well. Okay, here phi is equal to 0 or 360 degree. Okay, and here phi is equal to 180. Okay, if again okay, this is the simple Newman form of normal ethane. Okay, if we rotate this structure at 60 degree, okay, this is 0 or we can say 360 degree. If we rotate this structure, this is now Newman eclipse form. Okay, this is now Newman eclipse form. This is front carbon, this is back carbon and this is normal Newman eclipse. If we rotate this structure at 60 degree, okay, this not this structure, but if we rotate carbon number 1 at 60 degree, then we get structure like this. Okay, this is 60 degree. Okay, then we get a staggered form. Okay, again we rotate 60 degree, means total rotation is 120 degree, then we get structure eclipse. Again we rotate at 60 degree, means total rotation is 180 degree, then we get structure like this. Again staggered. Okay, again we rotate 60 degree, means total rotation is 240, then we get structure like this, means again eclipse. Okay, again we rotate at 60 degree, then we get structure like this, means staggered. Okay, so we can simple say that if phi is equal to 0 degree, then it's eclipse. If phi is equal to 60 degree, then it's staggered. If phi is equal to 120 degree, then it's eclipse. If phi is equal to 180 degree, then it's staggered. If phi is equal to 240 degree, then it's eclipse. If phi is equal to 300 degree, then it's staggered. And if phi is equal to 360 degree, then it is known as a staggered. Okay, so in short we can say that ethane have only two conformational isomer. First is eclipse and second is staggered. Okay, so this is the simple conformation of ethane. Now we are going to discuss on conformation of propane. Okay, we know that simple conformation, it means rotation around carbon, single bond carbon. Okay, so this is the simple propane. Okay, so for propane, okay, this is the simple Fischer structure of propane. Okay, all orange ball consider as a hydrogen and this green ball consider as a CH3. Okay, CH3, CH2, CH3 means this is simple propane. Okay, what we'll do for Sahars, we know very well. First rotate like this, after that, okay, this is simple Sahar structure. If we are looking from here, then we get structure like this. Okay, so this is the simple Newman eclipse form of propane. Okay, Newman eclipse form of propane, and we can write this structure like this. Okay, we can directly write only Fischer, sorry, not Fischer, we can write only Newman structure like this. Okay, this is hydrogen front carbon, okay, back carbon, here CH3, here hydrogen and here hydrogen. This is simple eclipse form, and here phi is equal to 0, which we know very well. Okay, now, okay, this is the simple Newman eclipse form. Okay, now we are going to rotate. Okay, now we are going to rotate. If we rotate at 60 degree, okay, if we rotate carbon number 1, okay, this is carbon number 2, means front carbon and back carbon. Number is not important, front and back. Okay, this is front carbon, this is back carbon. We rotate back carbon at 60 degree. Okay, then we get structure like this. Okay, we get structure like this. Okay, front carbon remain as it is. At left side CH3 and right side hydrogen. Okay, we get structure like this. Front carbon remain as it is. Okay, this is front carbon, this is back carbon. Okay, here right side hydrogen and left side CH3. Okay, so this is the CH3, and this is staggered form, which we know very well. Here phi is equal to 60. Okay, here phi is equal to 60. Okay, again this is the simple Newman eclipse form. Okay, if we rotate at 60 degree, then we get structure like this, which is known as staggered. Okay, again we rotate at 60 degree, means total rotation is 120 degree. Okay, then Okay, this is 60 degree. Okay, this is phi is equal to 0. Okay, this is 60 degree. Then we get staggered. Okay, again we rotate, then we get structure like this, means phi is equal to 120. Then we get structure like this, and this is and this structure is known as eclipse. Okay, this is simple eclipse structure. Again we rotate at 180, then again we get staggered. Again we rotate at 240, then we get eclipse. Again we rotate at 300 degree, then we get staggered. Again we rotate at 360 degree, then we get again eclipse. Okay, so simple we can say that if phi is equal to 0, then it's eclipse. Phi is equal to 60, then it's staggered. If phi is equal to 120, then it's eclipse. If phi is equal to 180, then it's staggered. If phi is equal to 240, then it's eclipse. Phi is equal to 300, then it's staggered. And if phi is equal to 360, then it is also eclipse. Okay, so we can simple say that ethane and propane contain only two forms of Newman. First is eclipse and second is staggered. Okay, so ethane and propane have only two conformational isomers, eclipse and staggered. Okay, now we are going to discuss very important, which is the conformation of normal butane. Okay, normal butane, which contain more than two types of conformational isomers. Okay, normal butane contain more than two types of conformational isomers. Okay, first of all, this is the simple 3D structure of a normal butane. Okay, we know that for normal butane, this is CH3, this is hydrogen, and this is CH3. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3, normal butane. Okay, and it's a structure which is like this. Okay, here all orange ball considered as a hydrogen and both green ball considered as a CH3. Okay, so this is the simple fissure structure. We know that what we'll do for Sohars, this is simple Sohar structure, and if we are looking from here, then this is the Newman eclipse. Okay, this is the Newman eclipse form of normal butane. Okay, this is front carbon. Okay, and we can write this structure like this. Okay, we directly write Newman eclipse structure. Okay, this is front carbon. At front carbon, CH3 at downside, hydrogen and hydrogen at right and left, and here also CH3 at down, hydrogen and hydrogen at left. Okay, so this is the simple. Here phi is equal to 0. This structure is known as eclipse. Okay, this structure is known as eclipse. Okay, now, okay, this is the simple, this is the simple Newman eclipse. Okay, now we are going to rotate. Okay, now we are going to rotate at 60 degree. Rotate carbon, back carbon at 60 degree. Okay, this is phi is equal to 0. Okay, now we rotate the structure. This is phi is equal to 0. Now we rotate at 60 degree. Then we get structure like this. Okay, again this is phi is equal to 0. Okay, this is phi is equal to 0. Okay, we rotate the back carbon at 60 degree. Then we get structure like this. Okay, like this. Front carbon remain as it is. Okay, here CH3 at left side and hydrogen at right side. Okay, then we get structure like this. Front carbon remain as it is. This is CH3, this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen, and this is the CH3, this is hydrogen, and this is hydrogen. So this structure here phi is equal to 60, and this structure is known as a gauge or skew conformer. Okay, this structure, this conformer is known as gauge or skew. Okay, so we can simple say that if dihedral angle, or we can say that if angle between two CH3 is 60 degree, then okay, if phi is equal to 60 degree, then it is known as a gauge or skew conformer. Okay, again this is the simple phi is equal to 0 or 360, which is Newman eclipse. If we rotate at 60 degree, then consider both green ball as a CH3, then we can see that the angle between two CH3 group is 60 degree, okay, which is known as gauge. Again we rotate at 60 degree, means total rotation of carbon number, rotation of back carbon is 120 degree, then we get structure like this. Okay, phi is equal to 120. Okay, phi is equal to 120, then we get structure like this. Okay, here CH3 at left side and hydrogen at right side. Okay, CH3 at left side, hydrogen at right side. Here front carbon remain as it is, this is CH3, this is hydrogen, and this is hydrogen. Okay, here hydrogen, here CH3, and here also hydrogen. Here phi is equal to 120, and this structure is known as partially eclipse. It's not a fully eclipse, it is known as partial eclipse. If phi is equal to 120, then it's partial eclipse. So we can say that if phi is equal to 0, then this is fully eclipse. Okay, if phi is equal to 0, then it's fully eclipse. If phi is equal to 60, then it's gauge or skew, and if phi is equal to 120, then it is partially eclipse. So again, okay, this is phi is equal to 0. Okay, Newman eclipse, we rotate at 60 degree, then we get structure like this. This is known as gauge or skew conformation. Again we rotate at 120 degree, then we get structure like this. This is known as partial eclipse. And again we rotate at 60 degree, means total rotation of back carbon is 180, then we get structure like this. Okay, now consider angle between two CH3 group is 180. Okay, phi is equal to 180, and this structure is known as fully staggered. Okay, front carbon remain as it is, and this structure we can write like this: front carbon remain as it is, here hydrogen, CH3, this is back carbon, here CH3, hydrogen, and hydrogen. Here phi is equal to 180, and this is the fully staggered. Okay, this structure is known as fully staggered. Okay, again this is phi is equal to 0. Okay, this is phi is equal to 0. We rotate at 60 degree, then it is known as skew. We rotate at 120 degree, then it is partial eclipse. We rotate at 180 degree, then it's fully staggered. Again we rotate at 60 degree, means total rotation is 240. Okay, then again we get partial eclipse. Okay, again we rotate at 300 degree, then again we get structure like this, means gauge or skew, and again we rotate at 60 degree, means total rotation is 360, then we get again eclipse. Okay, so in short we can say that phi is equal to 0, then it's fully eclipsed. If phi is equal to 60, then it's gauge or skew. 120, then partial eclipse. 180, then fully staggered. If 240, then it's partial eclipse. If 300, then it's gauge or skew, and if 360, then it is fully eclipsed. Okay, so in short we can say that propane and ethane, which contain only two conformational isomers, staggered and eclipsed, but butane, which contain four types of conformational isomer. First is fully eclipsed, second is gauge or skew, okay, angle between two CH 360 degree, which is known as gauge interaction. Third is partial eclipse, and fourth is fully staggered. Okay, so this is the simple conformation of butane. Okay, now we are going to discuss the stability of all of this. Okay, in staggered form, we can show that okay, this is the simple staggered form. Okay, in staggered form, bond between carbon and hydrogen, okay, in staggered form, bond between carbon and hydrogen on front and back carbon are maximized. Okay, so it minimizes the energy. Okay, so we can say that staggered form which contain minimum energy, okay, and maximum stability, where eclipse form which contain maximum energy and minimum stability. So overall staggered is more stable than eclipse. Okay, and we can write the order of stability. Then fully staggered is more stable than partially eclipsed. Partially eclipsed is more stable than gauge or skew, and fully eclipsed, which is less stable. So overall we can say that fully staggered, which contain minimum energy and maximum stability, where fully eclipsed, which contain maximum energy but minimum stability. Okay, so this is the simple conformation of ethane, propane and normal butane. Thank you.